So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Dragon Blade, 2015. This is going to be another Jackie Chan movie. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 stars. I start getting nauseated watching the bonus features. Both the director and Jackie Chan are conceited. Jackie Chan thinks he's a do-gooder by inserting themes of peace, racial harmony, and environmentalism in his films while he's in his 60s. He has nothing else to really sell himself on. I mean, it's ridiculous for him to have two 20-something Chinese babes chasing him around when there's like 40 years age difference in this movie. The only reason to watch is one of those aforementioned 20-something Chinese babes shows her bum in this one for like 2 seconds. She's the only reason to watch, really. The rest of it is historically inaccurate. I mean, the Chinese never even encountered the Romans until about 100 years later. I guess it takes place around 50 AD or something. Around the time of Nero, I guess. I don't know. So let's get into the story, shall we? It gets a rated R because the Chinese lady's backside. I wish they would have shown her front side. But Jackie Chan is very fortunate because you get to see his reaction when she completely disrobes in front of him for no apparent reason. She thinks that she's his wife, even though they never got married. That was a little odd, but I wish I could get that reaction from 20-something Chinese lady when I'm 60 years old. Probably have to fly to Shanghai or something. But anyways, I guess I should get into the story since I promised to do that a couple minutes ago. It's about this Silk Road in Western China. It's got all these different ethnicities traveling on it, and Jackie Chan plays the so-called peacekeeper. Although it doesn't last for very long. I don't know why he thinks he's such a peacemaker in this movie, because there's a lot of blood and weaponry that he uses to his advantage, especially the ending. He didn't look like much of a peacemaker at the end, in my opinion, but man. So John Cusack plays Lucius, supposedly the best Roman general. He's in the middle of some kind of family squabble where this guy Tiberius, no relation to the Roman Emperor Tiberius, since it's a completely different time period, well after Emperor Tiberius died from syphilis. another Tiberius dude. He wants to be consul, so he poisons his baby brother, who's next in line to be consul, and his baby brother goes blind from it. Don't ask me how it happened, because I don't understand it myself. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. But anyways, John Cusack rescues the little kid who goes blind, and takes him out to the desert on the Silk Road. All the horses and the men are suffering from heat stroke in the desert. So Jackie Chan makes peace with the aforementioned naked Chinese babe and some other ethnic group that's about to fight. He makes peace with them. She's so impressed with them that she takes her clothes off for no apparent reason, other than she really likes him a lot. Love at first sight, I guess. And then Jackie Chan gets framed for some gold that was smuggled by the Romans, and they pinned the blame on somebody in Jackie Chan's peacekeeping organization. So Jackie Chan gets exiled to the city where they're supposed to build it in 15 days, but then John Cusack arrives, and they use good old Roman ingenuity to build the city. It's pretty cool to watch them cooperating with each other, all these different ethnic groups. I guess that's what Jackie Chan's point is trying to get across. And I didn't particularly care for Jackie Chan's wife either. She's like a teacher for a bunch of orphan kids. Are you kidding me? How sappy is that? And anyways, I didn't care for many of the characters in this movie, including Jackie Chan. He's washed up. He's using weapons instead of kung fu, and he's trying to be a do-gooder. Get that do-gooder message in his movies. So that's pretty much the gist of the movie. They built, with Roman help, they built the city in 15 days. And then Tiberius shows up. He's chasing after John Cusack, Lucius, and sets him on a rack that looks like flowers and snake. Japanese movie. It's all bloody, and looks like he got his eyes poked out. There's a lot of blood in this movie, hence the R rating, I suppose. And then Jackie Chan tries to rescue him, but he's already to the point where he's near death, suffering excruciating pain. So Jackie Chan shoots him with a crossbow to put him out of his misery. Then they proceed to gather up all these different ethnic groups to fight the Romans. So contrary to what Jackie Chan says in the bonus features, there isn't much peacekeeping in this. It's mostly battle scenes and militaristic Roman style military songs and whatever, battle scenes, war. There's not much peace in this movie, so I have no idea what he's talking about. I don't think he does either, quite honestly. I'm not a big Jackie Chan fan in the first place. I know he had he had an affair with his maid and illegitimate child and all this stuff. His daughter is a lesbian, supposedly homeless, living in San Francisco or somewhere with her white girlfriend. She's kind of cute, but I don't know why she picked a white girlfriend. And I can understand. I can sort of sympathize with her if her father like totally ostracized her, and because my cousin had the same treatment after he told my uncle that he was gay. He came to San Francisco and he acquired AIDS, I guess. I don't know what happened to him, but I haven't seen him since like the 80s. One time I came home from school, I was like 10 years old, and he kissed me. I thought that was kind of odd, but he was in the Army at the time, just out of high school. And, I don't know, kind of similar situation to Jackie Chan and his daughter. But I can sort of relate to how Jackie Chan wants to be a social justice warrior in his movies now. He talks about environmentalism. I didn't see any environmentalist themes in this one, unless I missed something. And the dialogue was pretty bad. I mean, I don't know if it got lost in translation, because it is a Chinese/Hong Kong movie. So I don't know if that was a problem. I just couldn't get into the characters. I thought the scenes where they're building the city are pretty amazing. I have to give it credit. It does have a lot of good CGI. I think they used like 1,000 different CGI effects in this movie, with the Roman army, the battle formations and whatnot. So that part was pretty impressive, with the city and the battlefield. Not to mention the naked backside of the Chinese gal. Her arse is like a ripe peach, if you know what I mean. So if you can figure out where to fast forward to that particular scene, by all means, please do. Otherwise, I'm not going to say check out this movie. Waste your money on it. I'm not going to say highly recommended, but I will post the names of a couple of the actors that I know, namely Jackie Chan and John Cusack, in the description box. So this is about like a typical Jackie Chan movie, nothing to scream home about or anything. I'm watching Delta Force 2 with Chuck Norris, John Ryan, and what's that other guy? Billy Drago, playing the South American cocaine dealer. So that looks pretty ridiculous. Another Canon film that I'm in the process of watching. The bonus features on this, I have to warn you, they're like 3 to 4 hours long. I actually had to get a rental car. I got a Dodge Challenger, which looks like a mix between a Cadillac and a Hemi Cuda. It's so dang big. And it's what my son wanted. He was really happy. His birthday's tomorrow. He's going to be 10. But I can't see him because of the stupid government timeshare schedule. And he gets to see me on my birthday. I told him it wasn't fair to him. But but after I got the car rental, I just went to San Mateo where my son lives and hung out at Starbucks, watched the bonus features for another hour, in addition to the 2 hours that I had watched it last night. So a lot of bonus features on here, interviews with the cast and crew, and a bunch of trailers, music videos that are really bad, and I just thought this movie was too corny. It wasn't believable, it wasn't historically accurate, but did have its good moments with the minor nudity and the building of the Chinese city there. Pretty cool. So I had mixed feelings. I didn't think it was a great movie. I didn't think it was a terrible movie. I thought it was in the middle. 3 out of 5 stars. That's the end of my review. Let's see if my spaghetti's ready. It's been cooking for a while, but it was frozen. Didn't defrost in the refrigerator. So I'm going to go check it out later or something.